What is up, my mates of YouTube? My name is Aussie Marcel, and in today's video I've got 5 masculine fragrances to recommend. So if that sounds good to you, let's get into the video. Starting things off, we have the original Ben Sherman Signature. Now I picked this one up for $15 Australian at Chemist Warehouse and was pleasantly surprised when I found out that it's pretty much a clone, or if you want to be a little more nice about it, it's Ben Sherman's interpretation of the Tom Ford ombre leather or Tuscan leather style of fragrances. Wow, just if you go up and smell a bottle of this, just go up to the atomizer. You can smell straight away that it smells exactly like Tuscan leather coming out of the atomizer. On the skin and on a tester strip, it's a little more like ombre leather, but I think it's so nice for the price that you're paying. It's definitely worth picking up. Fruity, leathery, tiny bit aromatic as well. I mean, for the $15 Australian price that I paid for it, I'd be paying upwards of like $50 for this. It smells that good. And while the performance doesn't equal Tom Ford's scents, this is still a pretty powerful scent at over 7 hours with 3 sprays. I'd highly recommend it, especially at that $15 price point. Next up, we have Ralph Lauren's Safari for men. This is a... What the fuck do you want? What are you here for?
Hey, idiot, your suggestions suck.
Hey look, I hate to break it to you, but you're dead.
Yeah, dead serious about recommending you a fragrance that's worth a damn, pussy.
Gucci Guilty Absolute, are you serious?
That's a heart attack, fool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that.
And I'll be seeing you real soon, fragrance bitch.
So, Safari for Men by Ralph Lauren is a beautifully masculine fragrance. It does smell old school, but it's also got this timeless quality to it. It's kind of like bubblegum. I don't know quite how to explain it. It's like aromatic, herbaceous bubblegum. It's sort of like if you could imagine a modern sweet scent in the context of like a 1970s style timeless masculine fragrance. That's kind of what it smells like. It's super classy. And my god, does it smell good. Way too sophisticated for a punk like me, but I highly recommend checking this one out. It can be a little on the pricey side. You're going to be paying over $100 Australian for it. But what you do get is a fragrance that, although is quite mature in how it's presented, it smells beautiful. You're going to get compliments on it. And it makes a great recommendation to some of the cheaper, old school masculine fragrances like Drakkar Noir or Davidoff Cool Water. Definitely check this one out. Next up, Juicy Couture's Dirty English for Men. This fragrance is one of my personal favorite fragrances of all time, and I've said it before and I will say it again. If this fragrance performed a few hours more, it would be an all-time classic fragrance. It's beautiful, masculine, it's got this very subtle oud note, but it's not stinky, it's classy, it's sophisticated, but also kind of masculine and dirty at the same time. I love the way this one smells, and with about 5 to 7 sprays, it's one of the only fragrances I go ham on when it comes to spraying it on myself. I get about 6 hours of performance. Not great, not the worst, but with a fragrance that smells this good, you want to smell like it all day. And I've constantly, when I've been wearing this, have had to bring this massive chunky bottle with me just so I can keep reapplying it. Definitely check this one out, especially if you can find it for under $70 Australian. Like, if you can get it for about the $50 price point, it's a no-brainer recommendation. And last but not least, Assad by Latifa. This is supposed to be a clone or Latifa's interpretation of Dior Sauvage Elixir. Now, the polar opposite from Dirty English by Juicy Couture, this fragrance is an all-day beast. 3 sprays for this is probably too much. You're going to want to go with 1 or 2. It's sweet, creamy, you get vanilla, lavender, like a hint of, I don't know, suede. Like if you've ever been in a really expensive car before and you get that sort of suede leather smell. Super unique and just masculine, appealing. Every time I wear this, I get compliments for it, and you can pick it up here in Australia on eBay for about $70. And I have seen it a little less than that as well. It's also a super classy design. So definitely check this one out if you can find it, or better yet, just pick it up off of eBay. There's plenty of bottles around. I highly recommend it. It is an attractive, beautiful smelling fragrance. So those are 5 masculine scents that I highly recommend. If you've got your picks for the 5 or your top 5 masculine fragrances, let me know in the comments below. And until the next video, my name is Aussie Marcel, and I will catch you guys around.